Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen. Today we've got a reading for you about somebody that is coming back around after some sort of disagreement or we're not on the same page. And whatever they have to say, I do feel like they're perceiving it to be something that would be more successful than it's really going to go, i.e., they're a little bit arrogant. They're like, of course you would like this offer. Never seen me offer this before, have you? And you're like, that's it? Imitation Oreos? No. I want the real thing. It's like not even 9 a.m. I'm talking about Oreos. This is somebody who's like confident that whatever they're like deigning to offer you or whatever they're deciding, fine, you can have this. It could be like a counter offer at a job, right? That you'll be, stoked, right? But when they come back around, they find you in this star energy. Now, this could be a focus on healing, but this could also be about you finding a different way to get what you want. I'm a fan of either, but I kind of like that last one a little bit better. We'll find out. Hello, Rachel. Hello, me. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Brandon. Oh, thank you. Let's call it spirit with a little bit of sunshine time. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. It's bright and early. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. But let's dive in with the signs of the times. What else do we have? Rainbow, hope, number 6. And number 17, key or opportunity. And I like that combination because, of course, it's very positive. Things that maybe didn't work out, you're looking at them less like, well, how do I bring that back? And more so willing to pivot and see what else is out there. You may already feel like you're getting a new offer. You may already feel like things are changing for the better, but it's not done yet. There's other things that are going to make you smile is what's coming through. Hello, Crisis Core. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you, Rachel? Hello, Matt. Oh, Tenacious D. They're pretty great. I know. It's been a while for me, too. We've got 10 of Pentacles. And the Sun. Yeah. I may have worked, toiled, come in all Saturdays to try to get this particular outcome, to try to get, success where I was. But now I'm realizing there's a different path to get what I want, right? The Sun is enlightenment, but with it being the 10 of Pentacles, it's also, I know how to get my goal. I know how to achieve what I want. Thank you, Justin. To you also. No kidding. It's been an interesting one. 3 of Swords in the reverse. Chariot in the reverse. So we had the Star earlier, and I said it could be about healing, right? 3 of Swords in the reverse absolutely is talking about healing. This was something that made you feel like you couldn't move forward. For some of you, this is about romance, Knight of Cups, right? For others of you, this is about money, 10 of Pentacles. We have a situation that kind of looks like it broke your heart. I thought this was going to work out, or I thought this was going to be what I needed. I thought this is what, would make me happy or make me feel like things are stable. But now I feel like, looking back on it, I misread the situation. I thought something was great, and it actually isn't that great. This is like when you go into a retail store and the big old sign outside says up to 50% off. And then you go in and you check out the clearance rack, and the only thing that they have left off are things that are like 10% off. And you're like, but I was promised 50. Where's the 50% off? 10 of Swords in the reverse and Justice. So it wasn't supposed to work out wherever this was or whoever this was, because there's something better out there for you. And I think that's the corner you're turning right now. Okay, so that didn't work out. I had my heart set on that, but there's other things out there, right? Oh, look, there's another store, and this one says up to 75% off. I guess I need to go shopping, you guys. Hello, Ground Zero. How are you doing today? I really do like this sweatshirt or whatever it is, but these sleeves drive me crazy. Can I just... Okay. Judgment. A decision being made that I don't have to stay here. I don't have, like, this is not the only place, or this is not the only way I could be happy, or I could find success. Hello, Key Controller. How are you doing? I know. I thought I missed you. It was a long day of cleaning. Honestly, it was a real good workout, though. I think I finally have arm muscles again. You won't be able to see them for probably 3 years, though. I used to have arm muscles. Ridiculous, but like, maybe I'm not shuffling fast enough. Do you think if I shuffle faster, I'll get my arm muscles back? All right. Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles. An offer rejected. The healing that comes from realizing it's okay. I thought that was the end of the world. It turns out it's not. I thought that was going to really ruin my day, but it certainly didn't ruin my week, you know? There's still more after whatever happened that could potentially make you happy. In a sense, this is kind of like very Five of Cups energy, because the Five of Cups has 3 cups that are spilled, right? And somebody's focusing on those 3 cups that are spilled. But there are always, pretty much always, 2 cups behind that person that are still upright. There's still opportunities, but they're so focused on what went wrong that they aren't necessarily willing to acknowledge that there are 2 other things that could potentially be working out for them. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Swords, an acknowledgement or even a conversation that this is not working or this didn't work out. There's nothing I can do to fix it, but that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. What's meant to be will be. If that wasn't meant to work out, that's how it goes. How's it going first time? So acceptance, you know, that isn't what I was supposed to be doing, or that isn't the person I was supposed to be with. And that's okay. I trust the universe. I trust that what is supposed to be for me will be for me. This is the Fairy Lenormand. Thank you, Key Controller. True. Very true. Patience is required. So we've got number 21, the Mountain, a challenge, an obstacle. And the Home. The challenge was, did you get a little cozy? Did you get a little comfortable? Did you get a little used to, this is what I do, this is who I love, this is what I'm obsessed with, this is what I do with my day, this is how I think. We as humans seek out routine. We feel comfortable when there are things that are predictable. Yes, there are plenty of you, I'm sure, that like to be spontaneous. There are plenty of you, I'm sure, that like a good old-fashioned surprise. I don't like surprise parties, just to put that out there. But we as humans can have a tendency to fall into the trap of, this is my life, this is how things are going, this is where I am, I can't do anything about it because there's a big old mountain in front of me and I only have flip-flops. So obviously I can't make that journey. I love a lazy boy, I love a couch, I love a hammock as much as the rest of you all, but don't waste your life getting comfortable. Now, I get comfortable all the time. Actually, to be honest with you, like the majority of the time, I'm straight up sitting at like the dining table watching like Twilight Zone. So like I don't even really sit in a big old stuffed chair like that. But this is saying someone got too comfortable. This is where I am. This is the job I have. This is the boss I have to deal with. Nice mug. I just have to like suck it up and deal with it. Do you? Is it just because you're comfortable? Now, this could be you or your person, but we have somebody that experienced or is fearing that they're going to lose out on something because they are too comfortable, because they are accepting this routine or they are accepting this is what it is, right? Well, maybe it doesn't have to be. If you're at a movie theater or a concert and there's a big pillar in front of you, I don't know, probably assigned seats, right? And then you realize that nobody's sitting over on that chair right there that has a perfect sight. Are you going to try to move to that seat? Been nobody there for like an hour. You might as well catch the rest of the show with an actual like sight, right? This is somebody realizing, I could probably just like move over there and things might be a little bit better. I could probably make this change in my life. I told you, that's the ship, number 3. So I feel at a sense of loss. Like what I want is out there and I can't get it. So I'm going to build a boat and I'm going to go get it. Sometimes I talk about the show Alone. I haven't seen all of it. I've seen enough seasons to be dangerous. Probably to myself, I can do this. No, I get it. I really don't think I could last out there, you guys. To know that your mindset is a big part of it, right? Sometimes we build up this rule book where we identify lines in the sand, can't cross that, right? Can't do that, can't make these changes. This is somebody who is redrawing those lines, saying, you know what? I thought I couldn't do this, but it turns out I totally can. The ground is lava, but I built a helicopter. Or, you know, a lava canoe. That's a real thing, you guys. Look it up. This is the Wild Reflections Tarot. Let's see what else we've got. Nine of Pentacles and the reverse. 3 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Codependency, a lack of independence, a lack of feeling like you can make it on your own, right? Now that could be because I'm in this relationship, because I feel like this is the only person that I could be happy with, or because I feel like I wouldn't be able to find another job if I quit that job. It's I'm staying where I'm not happy because it feels like I can't change my circumstances. And then you realize it was a lie. You realize you actually can. You can go somewhere else. You can do something else. You can walk away from that person or that job or, I don't know, that apartment you hate. This 7 of Swords is one of my favorites because, yes, there is, I think, a very like palpable, or you can tell that this person has designs. They have plans, right? I'm going to do something. You may not like it. But you know what? You're also hiding. This is somebody who didn't necessarily want to be honest about the reality in front of them. The reality is I'm supposed to turn this way. This is what everyone's expecting me to do. But it could go off-roading. I do have a Jeep after all. maybe I want to go explore. Maybe I want to try something different. This Sun card coming back out is making me happy. It is a card that talks about happiness, but I also like it as a contrast or, supplement to the Star. I've been working on things that I need to. I've been changing my perspective. And as a result, I feel enlightened. As a result, I feel empowered. I can do some things to fix what is not working for me. 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 5 of Wands in the reverse. You're playing chess with the universe. Okay, this might make me sound like a jerk, but that's cool. This is the image that I see in my head. Do you ever have the experience where you're on a highway and you know that your exit is upcoming, right? Within the next mile, let's say. And you're part of some little group of vehicles. Maybe it's during like rush hour or something, but there is this sense that someone's trying to get in front of you, or they're speeding up and getting real close to the car in front of them because they feel like you're trying to get in front of them. And you're like, please, I'm about to exit. I don't need to get in front of you. But you can feel them like kind of edging over, like, and then you have that sense of like, when you exit, because they were so anxious over like no reason, right? You outwitted the game. Other people would have felt, I have to keep going, I have to win, I have to whatever, but you're like, this is my exit. It's fine. Not everyone will agree with you, but I have another analogy. Have you ever been at a restaurant or a bar and you're enjoying your meal? It's a little bit chill in there, and then you start seeing people set up for like a live band act or bingo night, karaoke or something. I used to work at a bar where we had karaoke, and let me tell you, not my favorite. Look, sing your pretty little hearts out, people. But we had like the same people coming back every week to sing the same song. Not very well. Yes, I know. I'm sorry, but I had to get paid to be there. Okay, let's just put it that way. But you're able to finish up, pay a bill, and get out before everything starts happening. And you're like, this feels great. I don't have to deal with the weird parking lot stuff because it's overcrowded. I'm getting out before everybody drunk starts yelling at each other. This is great. There's something here that you're avoiding because you acknowledge that you are free to go. I don't have to stay here. I don't have to wait around for everybody to get all weird. I could just like go home. So you're making the decision that is right for you, and it balances out something that previously was off kilter, something that made you feel like things were not right. You felt somebody else had the key to your problems when all along it was right there in your pocket. Don't give away your power. Don't let other people take control over your decisions or make you feel like you have no options. Are there people out there that truly have no options? Yes, I'm not dumb, right? There are extreme situations. But if you have the ability to make a choice that would change your situation, even if it is difficult, even if it seems like you have to climb a mountain in flip-flops, gosh, that sounds awful. Don't give up on yourself. Because this is somebody realizing, oh, I could actually do that. I could change my circumstances. I am the King of Wands. Definitely some fire energy here. So you might have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your chart. Archetype, don't you be insulting Jeeps. How are you doing today? Hello, Illuminati. What's up, Drew? How's your day going? Oh, Lord. Now, don't get me wrong. I actually kind of want to like go sing some karaoke myself at some point here, but I haven't done it because like the acoustics here when I'm by myself seem real good. Nobody can tell me I suck, so it works out. 3 of Cups in the reverse, Page of Cups. Four of Swords in the reverse, 10 of Swords in the reverse. I don't know who this is. For some of you, this could be a friend. For some of you, this is a boss. For some of you, this is a relationship person. They're going to come back around and they're going to be like, oh, come on, why are you leaving? Would you stay if I give you this Thin Mint? Would you stay if I gave you this Gatorade? Would you stay if I gave you this shell that I found at the beach? It was like, no, that's not actually a very appealing offer, but hey, thanks. This is not the offer that would make a difference. And to be honest, I feel like some of you are going to have to resist laughing at this person. Like, I'm sorry, why did you think I would stay for that? That's not my thing. That's a step backwards. No. So for some of you, this is a company that is laying people off, but saying, you have an option. If you want, you can take this demotion. And you're like, nah, I already did that. I'm not going backwards. I'm not going to try and make something into something it isn't just because you want me to pretend that it isn't a slight, just because you want me to pretend that it isn't an offer that is beneath me. So thanks, but no. 9 of Swords in the reverse. Because I'm not worried anymore. I'm not anxious anymore. I don't have to like assume that this is the only thing that could make me happy, or this is the only person that could make me happy. I can make money other ways, It doesn't have to be with you. So toodles. This is the Tarot of the Nile. What else do we have? Strength in the reverse. This person expected you to be appreciative of whatever this offer is, even if it is minimal. Like if you were wanting a relationship and this person's like, well, I don't know, we could go to like Olive Garden or something. Thanks, but that's not really the same thing. I like breadsticks, don't get me wrong. But it's not a relationship. It's not what we were talking about, right? Like this is not, no. You can take your fake Oreos and you can fake off. Queen of Cups, the Tower in the reverse, and the 10 of Cups in the reverse. My perspective has changed. What I used to daydream about, or what I used to picture as that would be me happy, that would be something that I would like, that is what I'm working towards. That's not what you're thinking about anymore. Now it's like, I thought I wanted to buy that house, but then I got that inspection done and I realized the foundation's in trouble. I realized the electricity's got, a need for something to be fixed. There's a tree that needs to be taken down. The roof needs to be fixed. I don't know what I saw in this originally. I must have been a little bit out of it. Because now when I really look at it, I realize this ain't all it's cracked up to be. This is not really, the best. I made it seem like the best thing ever or what would make me happy. And now I'm being honest with myself. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Cups. I worked so hard to get this one job. I went through so many interviews. I talked to like a whole panel. I did like, here's some free work where I like basically did like what they normally do for them to show that I could do it. Like hoops were jumped through, okay? While like wearing heels and stuff. And when I got that job offer, it was such a sense of accomplishment. And I remember being just kind of like on cloud 9, thinking like it really happened. I got the job that I was going for. This is what I've been waiting for. People will, know that I'm serious, or maybe even like ask me if I could find them a job. I was real excited. And after a couple of months, I started realizing that what had felt like such an accomplishment wasn't really that great for my mental health. Wasn't really great for like actually feeling like I'm doing something meaningful. And that dream of working for became more of a, I don't know if this is what I want to do with my life. Because look at how you all treat each other. You're supposed to be on the same team. And you don't have enough buses to throw people under. So if you can't tell, I didn't really like it. I didn't really like the people. Did I like some people? Hell yeah, there were some great people there. Don't get me wrong. But my boss, if you're watching, wasted all of your energy being angry when you could have been doing stuff, when you could have been helping people. I thought this is what I wanted, the 9 of Cups. I thought it was my wish fulfillment. I realize now it's not my wish fulfillment. It's not what makes me happy. So I'm going to walk away from it. I'm going to choose something different. I'm going to ignore whatever counter offers there are. I'm going to ignore whatever you think you can say to convince me to stay, because at my core, I know that I deserve something better. I know I deserve more. I deserve something where I feel like I've accomplished something. I deserve someone who, works with me or respects me or makes me feel supported, right? This ain't it. So I'm out of here. Leaving on a jet plane. It's true. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about Bezos on my channel. Appreciate you, archetype, but let's not do that. I don't want his name on my channel. I don't have time to waste. Maybe I wasted plenty of time trying to make this work. Maybe I wasted, plenty of voice trying to justify what's going on or make a change. But in reality, this is what it is, and it's not where I want to be, right? The High Priestess in the reverse. And the 6 of Cups. This was an offer that looked real good to me in the past. This was an offer that I wanted in the past. This was what, I don't know, people were jealous of me for. But I don't want it now. It's not what I want, because I figured out what it actually is, This is the Gilded Reverie. Thank you, Rachel. I sure do appreciate all of you that encourage others to like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Actually getting close to 16,000 subscribers, so help a girl out. Oh my goodness, Shivas. So we've got the mice from the Fairy Lenormand, right? This Gilded Reverie is an extended Lenormand, and we have the mice coming out again. Loss. But this is with the man wearing a shirt. I say that because there's also a number 28 with a man, but he has no shirt on, indicating that this is somebody who's serious. Oh, there's people talking about you. Oh, all of a sudden you're too good for this, huh? All of a sudden you're too good for this relationship. All of a sudden you're too good for these people, right? People may initially think that what you're doing is kind of silly, but they're going to change their tune. This is another one of the cards that has two interpretations. For number 12, there is a bird's, this one, a little bit brighter. And there's also the owls. If you know me, I don't really like owls, but it's got a darker theme to it or vibe. This is good news that people are going to be talking about, but initially everyone thinks it's a loss. Like you put in your 2 weeks notice, you don't tell anybody what your next job is. People are like, I wonder what that is. And then you come back around a month later and you say, oh yeah, no, I started my own business. I don't need to work for other people anymore. I love this for you. This is great. We have the Anchor, which is number 35, the Rider, R-I-D-E-R, number 1, and the Fish, number 34. This is like so positive. Yeah, no, see what happens is when you really assess your life and you realize that the stability you're seeking is not what you have, then it means you got to go and do something about it, right? We had the Ship earlier. So I went elsewhere. And now I have good news. Now things are going the way I want them to. Now I feel like things are back on track, or now I feel like I'm getting treated or paid the way I should be. But yeah, go on. Tell me what it's like over there where I don't want to be. This is the Kipper. Adjudication. Despair in the river. Jury's out, and I decided I'm really not that upset about things not working out. Jury's out, and it looks like what I thought was real cool actually isn't that great, but I found something that is cool. Isn't that cool? It's like, no, I'm not gonna like be sad about this because there are better days ahead. Bad health. Concern in the reverse. This feels to me like people who are in this situation don't realize that it's as bad as it is. So if this is a working environment, there could be people who are so fixated on what it took to get where they were that they don't want to be honest with themselves that there are some real issues with where they are. Concern in the reverse, I feel, is people not wanting to admit that there are issues. So when whoever you are, when you decide to walk away, it's making other people realize, oh, maybe I shouldn't be friends with this person because I don't like how they treated you or other people or me, right? Or, oh, that person's leaving. Maybe I should leave this company too. Maybe I want, better pay or better work-life balance, right? This is the Character Oracle. What else do we have? Captain, navigator of destiny, voyage, leadership, decision-making, and objective. Oh, and then we have boss. This is interesting. Master of wealth, risk, investment, management, and leader. So we have dueling pianos of power. Okay. The captain and the boss both feel like they are leaders. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I have this thing when I work for a team or for a company, right? I want everyone's boat to rise. I want everyone to be successful. So I will do what I can to share what works for me with my peers. I will, speak to power or call out things that need to be addressed if it's holding us back from being successful. And I'm not going to lie, there are probably people that hate that. That's fine. You can hate me all day. I care about my job. I want to do the best job that I can. I'm not going to half-ass it. Bet. But if you've got a lazy boss who's not doing their work, that might not go well for them because then it makes it look like they're not doing their job. Whatever, right? Causing drama. This is somebody who made the boss look bad because they were actually quite good at identifying what needed to change or blazing a different path, right? Have you ever been on a team where somebody doesn't really listen to the rules, but they still somehow, they're super successful and everybody's like, I don't know how they do it, but they still haven't gotten fired yet. We've got Bard. Will somebody please tell me how to say this? I could probably look it up. Keeper of epic tales, ballads, and legends. Oh, you are a legend. You made the boss look bad. If this is a romantic situation, there are still power dynamics within a relationship, right? Somebody felt like they could control you, and you're showing that, in fact, you cannot be controlled. We've got ascetic. Seeker of self-restraint, abstinence, purification, discipline. You thought you could control me because you think that I need XYZ. But in reality, I have denounced my need for XYZ. I am no longer obsessed with that person. I am no longer obsessed with working here. I have freed myself and I can make different choices now. Hello, Mona. How are you doing? All right, let's get some advice. This is the Zodiac Fortune Telling cards. What else do we have? You appreciate the smaller things in life rather than the big ones. A short sorrow. You get over it real quick, in other words. Success for you if you carry through. Don't lose sight of your goals. There's a different way for you to reach it. Wealth inherited from an unexpected quarter. I'm doing my little happy dance. Can you hear it? Can you hear my foot making noise down the feet? You're going to make some money and people are going to be like, what? How did you do that? You started your own business? Wait, what? You're going to blaze a new path and people are going to be like, how? Teach me your ways. Your predictions have and always will be true. Now, don't get a big head. You can be wrong from time to time. But if you listen to your intuition, if you listen to your gut, you will be guided where you need to be guided. So pay attention to that. I'm going to leave it there. The truth is I'm getting hungry. I love you all. I'll see you on the next reading. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. Doodles.